Let's remove anything that is blocking you right now from your aura and energy field. It can be things that is holding you back, that is making you procrastinate, making you feel like stagnated. That you want to move forward, but you don't know how. Feeling of being blocked. We're gonna work on that today and clear that out from your system. So please take a few deep breaths with me. And out. Deep breath in. And out. And the last one, deep breath in. And out. So please bring to the surface that feeling that you have of stuckness, stagnation, frustration, irritation, anger, self-loathing. It's a lot of self-loathing when you feel like you want to move forward but you can't. You're feeling stuck. So all of this kind of like yucky emotions, bring them up to the surface now so we can clear them out. And breathe with me. A lot of like the self-doubt and self-loathing coming up of just like, I suck, I can't do this, I have these dreams, I have this what I want to do, but I just can't, I'm terrible, I'm a bad person. All of this very like deep-seated feelings of self-loathing, bring them to the surface now, and I'm going to clear them out. You can twist and yawn and just stretch your face and your body to help the body release those feelings. We usually start like with some more gentle block removals or like removals of negative energy, but today it wanted us to dive deep in straight away. That is kind of like all of these other kind of like irritation and frustration, and all of those are just, they are stemming from that kind of like self-loathing, self-doubting, not loving, not being patient with yourself. So let's bring that up to the surface even more. It's okay if it feels uncomfortable right now. That is the way it will feel, so I can remove it. That is not dangerous. It's not dangerous to feel these emotions. What is dangerous if you feel this emotion but you don't know it and you do not understand it and you do not see it, because then subconsciously it starts ruling your life, okay? So we want to bring it up. It's better to feel uncomfortable right now, and we can look at it head on. if you like letting yourself feel the feeling of that self-loathing, of that almost self-hatred, self-blaming, self-doubting, if you let yourself feel those emotions, they will disappear. But if you kind of like push them away, they will be there and start controlling you. And we don't want that. Okay, sure. Starting to get lighter. Some layers left. Starting to rain here very heavily. Feels like it's just cleaning you and cleansing you and flushing out all of these stagnated energies, anything that is blocking you. Removing that now. Let's give it down to Mother Earth to be recycled for the highest good of all. You don't have to keep this negative energy, this toxic energy, this stagnation, this self-loathing. Just let it go. Give it to me and I will give it to Mother Earth to be recycled for the highest good of all. She doesn't care if it's negative or positive energy. It's all the same for her. And now we will start jumping into that earthly Mother Earth lesson for today. That is connected to the runes I pulled for you today. Just gonna, I'm not done yet. It was just, I need to just do a little bit more and then we're gonna start with the runes. Okay. Feeling better? Yeah. Okay. So the first rune I pulled today is the Jera. And this rune is a rune of cycles, especially like yearly cycles. So what this rune teaches us, when you feel stuck and when you feel like things aren't moving, Jera reminds you that everything runs in yearly cycles. So this is the rune of slow change. The same way as the leaves are going from green to red and then falling off the trees, or in the spring when it's starting to bloom, or even better like during the summer when it goes from being really, really green to this kind of darker green. It's subtle shifts. It's not like, oh my god, it's a big, big shift from day to day. And this rune wants to teach you that you are moving forward, you are going through these changes, but this is the rune of the gentle changes. The rune that teaches you patience and kind of like expecting this change because it's inevitable. It's a part of this earth moving and these cycles we go through, but it's not the big rash change that you probably are longing for because you feel stuck, right? So you just want like, oh my god, change my life now, yesterday. But this rune teaches you like, hey, slow down, you're fine, the change is coming, that is inevitable, because you are a part of Earth, you're a part of this planet, and on this planet we have yearly cycles wherever you live. Like where I live, we have very clear seasons, but I know some of you lives in parts of this on this planet that has not as clear cycles, not as clear seasons, but you still have the cycles, right? You still have the changes. They might just be more subtle. So this is Mother Earth's lesson to you today, to just go with the flow, relax into those cycles. Change is inevitable because you are a human being and you are a part of this planet. And Jera teaches you that those changes will come, they are coming, they are just subtle. You will not see them because they are more subtle than you expect. So here is a rune to cool you down, that hot temper, that irritation, frustration, anger. We're using Jera to just give you that cool, relaxed energy, that patience, self-care, but also that kind of like innate, deep-seated expectation that things are changing in the best way for you. Like, it's not that you will kind of go there and it's like, oh, will it become winter this year? I'm not sure. Oh, why is not winter coming yet? It's like, it will come. We know that. We know that in our bodies, we know that in our bones. And that is the same kind of certainty this rune is teaching you. So you can use this rune, paint it on your body, paint it somewhere that is connected to that project that you feel going slowly. You know, you can paint it on your computer, you can paint it on your calendar, or anywhere else where you feel called to get that kind of deep-seated certainty that change is happening. It will. It's just seasons, they shift slowly, right? You will not see the difference day to day, but you will see a very big difference from, 6 months from now. Okay. So lovely when I pull cards. I don't pick cards for you, I pull them. And this was the card that came up first, so this was the one of like seasonal change, slow change, gentle change. And then the next one that popped up was Dagaz. And this one is, if Jera represent seasonal changes, yearly cycles, Dagaz represent the changes in the cycle of the day. So this is like a much shorter cycle, right? And this is a very old rune. This rune has been used for this concept of day and night for 4,000 years. So this is a much shorter and more intense cycle. So if you are one of those that is just like, I don't want a gentle change, I want a breakthrough, this is the rune for you. So I'm going to call this up for those of you who needs it. This is kind of like daybreak. It's like from night to day, boom, in a few hours. And suddenly the darkness is gone and there is lots of light. Kind of like it's always darkest before dawn kind of change. So this is perfect if you crave and desire that big breakthrough, that strong change, big change. But remember, the aspect of that is that it's more intense on every layer. Like if you want a change that doesn't disrupt you negatively anyhow, you want the Jera change. You want the slow and gentle change. This change will disrupt your life. It will make it better, but not at first. So sometimes we're going through things in life where we need that. We need that big change. We need that disruptive forces that breaks down our old life for the new life to grow. But the thing is that you can kind of choose. You can choose what kind of... choose your own game through this life. Do you want the gentle change? The Jera change? Or do you want the disruptive change, the Dagaz change? What kind of cycle do you want to move on? And if you choose the gentle change, like, it's not gonna go as fast. That is just how it is. And if you want the big breakthrough now, you might have to buckle up, baby, because it will be intense. And you might cry, and things might fall apart. That is the way it is. Both of them will leave you better off. Both of them will be kind of like you going from that caterpillar into the butterfly. But depending on who you are and what you are in, what phase you are in life, it might be the one or the other. Like I'm in a phase right now where I have a 4-year-old. Like, I don't want strong disruptive change, please. Give me gentle change. That is super fine. Give me the Jera change, you know. But for 10 years ago, 15 years ago, when I started on my spiritual journey and really stepped into my path as a teacher, I had that disruptive Dagaz change again and again and again. So depending on who you are and where you are in life and what you need, you can pick your game, pick your path. So I loved that the Rune deck gave us both today. So I picked them just after one another. It was just like, yeah, okay, this makes sense. The last rune we work with today is Sowilo, the sun, and this is the rune of success. So I kind of like that it showed up in the end, like fill them up with some positive success energy of just like, hey, you're good, you're on the right path, everything will end up well. Okay, come a little bit closer. So I'm just prepping you for this rune right now. We're gonna charge your energy field. Whoops. Charge your energy field with. Okay, so let's do Sowilo. Just boosting your energy field and aura, so it can hold more success, so you can see it, and so you can call it to you. So this is a great rune to use when you just want, overall sunshine in your life, overall lightness and success. So I really felt like this rune showed up to just give you like a thumbs up of just like, hey, you're on the right path. I know you're frustrated, but it's gonna end up in great success. Like you're not stuck, you're not blocked, you are going towards this success. It's waiting for you on the other side of this process that you have to go through, because you're a human. And unfortunately, they aren't any shortcuts through life. We need to heal and learn and grow. But you are heading towards success. Into the light, my dear. Oh wow, the energy's shifted a lot right now. Much better. You've done great work today. There is this kind of like going from that kind of like frustration, kind of like into this kind of like openness and kind of like a positive void of just like an openness for the next chapter, for the next layers. So it's this openness. We've removed what blocked you, we recalibrated you, and now you're kind of like, let's do this. Let's do this. Okay. Come on. Shake through your field one more time. Yeah. If you feel called to this type of energy work, if you feel like, oh my god, this is so interesting, I want to learn, like, what is she doing? How does it work? I do teach energy healing, help you to become a certified energy healer through Energy Healer Academy, my main course. And if that sounds interesting, please start with my free masterclass, an introduction to the art of energy healing. You can find that in the description or in my pinned comment. I also have a website you can browse and check out, sanneTheWitch.com. My purpose on this planet right now is to bring back the witches and healers into society as a respectable profession. Humankind is suffering and we need the spiritual guides and healers back into society to help out. So if that is you, please join me in this work. I need more colleagues. Okay, some of you lost deep breaths. Deep breath in. Release. One more time. Well done, my dear. See you soon.